Welcome to the first in a series of videos on how to skip. The first thing we need to do is to have you skip without the rope, rhythmically and in control. The first jump we're going to teach you is called the girly jump, and this is your default setting. All of the jumps that I show you in this first video will be based around this girly jump. The height of the jump, the speed and tempo of the rope is exactly the same. So rope in the right hand, turn to the side. We're going to jump off of the balls of the feet, so we come up onto the balls of the feet and jump 1 to 3 inches. The height's quite important. You don't want to be jumping too high and using too much energy at this stage. So up on the balls of the feet, jump 1 to 3 inches, land on the balls of the feet. For some of you can skip a little bit already, stay on the balls of your feet. If you're a beginner, as you land, come down, allow the heels to touch and absorb the shock. As soon as the heels have touched, come back up onto the balls of the feet and fire up. Looking straight ahead, not too quick. From there we move on to turning the rope and jumping. So rope in the right hand, just turning the rope clockwise. Allow the rope just to hit the floor. You just hear the sound. Nice and rhythmically. Stop, rope in the left hand, turning clockwise. Now even without skipping, I'm doing exactly the same mechanics and I'm still exercising. This is the joy of skipping, even without the rope. I'm still skipping, I'm still exercising. The next thing we move on to is arm position. Try not to have your arms too far out, elbows fairly close into the body. Just turning the wrist. Try not to draw the elbows back to turn the rope. Elbows quite close into the body, just turning from the wrist. So we now include the turn of the rope and the jump. I want to be nice and slow here. I want to be in control of the rope. Don't try to go too quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow and in control. Before we move on, we need to be able to do 30 to 50 turns of the rope. Okay, so now we've been practicing our basic girly jump, and we have somewhere between 30 to 50 turns of the rope that we can do comfortably. Don't ever try to accelerate. Don't get excited about beating your personal best. You want to maintain that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever your speed is. Slower, faster. That's fine, but I want you to maintain that tempo and be in control, soft landing, controlled breathing before you move on to the next steps. So let's take a look at those next steps. So the first two different jumps we're going to show you are the slalom and the star jump. Have your feet spacing exactly the same as you would for the girly jump. This is the slalom and the straddle is in and out. And we're always going to start with our default setting, which is the girly jump. And we're also not going to try to do too many of these different steps. We're going to do 4 and then go back to our default setting, the girly jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the girly jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the girly jump. And so on. The star jump. Again, we've worked off of the girly jump default setting, so important at this stage that this is the jump that you go back to. Once you're comfortable, you can incorporate the 3 different steps. And now all of a sudden we have a routine going. So practice, we'll move on. Okay, so the next step we're going to show you is the twister. We've got a lot more muscle groups going on now, really good for the abdominals, serratus, intercostal muscles, lower back. For those of you who can skip already, as you turn, try not to turn your whole body. Try to take your upper body in the opposite direction. For those of you just starting off, feet spacing exactly the same as the girly jump. Twist to one side, twist to the opposite side. Don't go too far. Just opposite 2 corners of the room. 1, 2. Start off with the girly jump again. Come back to the girly jump. Twister. So we have the girly jump, we have the star jump, we have the slalom, and we have the twister. So before we start to get onto the fancy steps, we have a perfect routine now. Okay, the next step we're going to show you is the telemark, which looks like this. We'll show you how to build up. First thing you need to do is have your right foot slightly forward of your left and do the basic girly jump. We then progress, we put the left foot forward, basic girly jump. So at the moment it's looking like this. Right foot forward, stop, left foot forward. And you might note that my right foot now, I stay on my toes, I don't allow this heel to come down. So left foot forward. So we then need to move on, right then left. I suggest at this stage doing 3 or 4 of the right, then 3 or 4 of the left. Right foot forward, left foot forward, right foot forward, left foot forward. Then you can exchange right left. Right foot forward, left foot forward. And then progress right left, right left. That's the telemark. Okay, so the final step today is the hop, like a boxer's hop. This is the one that I'm sure you all want to aspire to and the one that you all want to do. If you watch something like a Floyd Mayweather video or Buddy Lee skipping video, all available on YouTube to view, they look really, really complicated steps, but I'm going to break it down into a basic level for you. Right leg comes up, hop across to the right and put the left down. Left up, hop across to the left and put the right down. So it's just hopping from the left to the right. And as I make this move smaller and smaller and smaller, I try not to go side to side, I try to go up and down. There we go, so it's just right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. From behind, exaggerated. Making it smaller. And you notice I'm on the balls of my feet, the heels aren't touching. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So with the rope, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Same tempo look as the girly jump, right, left. That's a girly jump, right, left. Back to the girly jump, and that's why that girly jump is your default setting. The speed, the tempo, the height of the jump, speed of the arms is exactly the same. So there we are, the end of video 1. We have our default setting, the girly jump. We have the star jump, we have the twist, we have the slalom, we have the telemark, we have the hop, boxer's hop. 40, 50, 60 spins of the rope of the girly jump before you move on. Once you're comfortable with that amount of turns at the same rhythm, then add 4 of each other movement. Just a quick teaser for video 2. Every time I've skipped now, I've stepped through the rope and had the rope behind me. I'm going to show you in video 2 how to skip inside and outside the rope and start with the rope in front of you. Here. So you don't have to step through. The joy of this is if you make a mistake here, you can still keep skipping. You can still do all of your same steps, and then when you get the rhythm, you'll be able to go back through the rope. See you in video 2.